green movement teaches us that our goal in terms of our relationship with nature should be to minimize our impact. And I've always believed that no, our focus should be on maximizing human well-being and impacting nature as much as we need to be well off, and then of course minimizing negative impacts.
And when I hear minimize our impact on the environment, it's with the desired effect of protecting the people living in that environment.
I think that's an understandable response because there are many negative impacts human beings can have on our environment, and people are legitimately concerned with those. But I think what the green movement does is it takes that concern and it packages it with something very different, which is the idea that transforming nature as such is a bad thing. So fossil fuels are leading edge technology for a reason. They're the most resource efficient way to produce energy for the vast majority of people around the world. If it turned out they were causing a climate catastrophe and we had to take action, that would mean we'd also be causing a human/energy catastrophe. So the fact that nobody is mourning the potential loss of fossil fuels points to me that they're not really focused on human life. They're focused on their own dogma, which is thou shalt not modify nature.
To what end are they focused on their own dogma?
Well, there's a couple of ends. First of all, they believe it and people get entrenched in their beliefs. And then there's a deep psychology of not really valuing human life. I mean, this is...
So your argument is that most people in the environmental movement do not really value human life?
In practice, absolutely, they do not value human life. That is, the actions that they take are not consistent with it. But more importantly, the leadership who's drawing in people who care about human life on an emotional level, they do not. And I think this is definitively showed in their actions and is definitively showed in the moral case for fossil fuels. But let's be concrete. We're talking about proposals to limit between 70 and 95% of today's fossil fuel use in the next, 20, 25 years. These are proposals that millions or hundreds of millions of people are going along with. If those proposals get enacted, those people will have done irreparable damage to billions of human beings. That means they are anti-human life in action, even if they don't realize it intellectually. So I'm not afraid to attack anybody who's acting against human life. The method of science is the greatest thing in the world. A dogmatic person who uses science to attack people, to attack freedom, to attack reason is a scumbag.